This is cycling policy in Dublin. A bit of paint on the ground. It's cheap, it looks nice, and it's absolutely useless. You'll see this all over Dublin in bus lanes. We're supposed to mingle. You know what it says? It says, get in there, weave in and out of the cars. It says, we don't care about cycling in Dublin. It's cheap and useless. We need real segregated cycling in Dublin. Dublin is and has always been obsessed with how to move cars around the city. That's what our traffic policy has always been about. We need to change the question and ask, how do we move people around the city? I'm here on Pembroke Street. It's just a typical street in Dublin. It's no different to many others. We've got 2 lanes of constant traffic here. We've got parking on both sides of the road, and we've got loads of empty parking spaces along here. Now, whether they were full or empty wouldn't make a difference. What I'm saying is we're encouraging people to bring their cars into the city centre and fill up the city centre like this. What we need to do is have a cycle lane the entire length of this road, not just Pembroke Street. This is indicative of all of Dublin. The top picture here shows the current system in Dublin, space dominated by individuals and cars. Could be Pembroke Street. The bottom picture gives an idea of how cars, bikes, pedestrians, public transport can all be afforded space. And crucially, the bottom image allows for 20 times more people to move around than the top image. Dublin is a city of over 1 million people. Each of these parking places is taken by one driver, typically a single occupancy car. It's a totally inefficient use of space. So removing parking spots like this, it's not going to have a negative effect on business. The vibrancy of the city, bringing people in on their bikes, bringing families in to actually spend the day in the city centre will have a positive effect. Getting people to use public transport will have a positive effect. But instead, this hasn't been planned. This happened over the course of decades from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and we just have this car culture. It doesn't have to be like this. We need a change in policy, we need a change in mentality. That's what it'll take. We need safe, segregated cycling throughout Dublin City.